Well, actually, both.
Alright, okay, so the figure is made up of a rectangle and some identical circles as shown below. Agree? So the perimeter of the rectangle is
400.
400 cm. So the perimeter is all around. Agree? So what is the length made up of? Let's find out what is the length made up of. How many diameters? One, two, three. Eva, count with me. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 diameters. So I can just write it at the side. The length is made up of how many diameters? 7D. D means?
Diameter.
Very good. How about the breadth? The breadth is made up of? Look.
3
1,
diameter.
2, 3. So the breadth, 3 diameter. So in total, what is the perimeter? The perimeter will be made up of how many? So the perimeter will be made up of 7D plus 3D plus 7D plus 3D, isn't it? 7733 equals to 20 diameters, which then equals to the total, which is 400 cm. So 20 of the diameters equals to 400 cm. So can I find one diameter? 400 divided by 20, which gives me 20 cm. Understand or not? Hence the area of one circle. Since I got one diameter already, what is the radius? I just divide it by 2, right? 20 cm divided by 2 gives me 10 cm. Understand or not? So to find my area of the circle, what is the formula for area of circle? Pi times
4 times 10 times 10.
3.14. This is for area of circle, right?
Yeah.
Area of circle 3.14 times 10 times 10, which gives me an answer of 314 cm squared. Agree or disagree? The next part is to find the total area of the shaded part. The shaded part is everything else except the circle. When I see this, what concept comes into my head? Big minus
Small.
small. What is the big?
The whole rectangle.
Yes, big minus small. The big will be the rectangle, and then the small will be the little circles. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Can? So I go and find the area of my big first. The area of my big would be, what is it? It's already given in the question, right? Is that the area? No, that's the
Perimeter.
so you don't say yes. Okay, so we need to find the area of the rectangle first. I know that the length over here is 3 of a diameter. One diameter is how long? 20 cm. So over here must be 60 cm. Clear? How about here?
20 times 7.
Which is 140 cm. Agree?
Yeah.
So area of big rectangle equals to what? Rectangle equals to 60 times 140. Length times breadth. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
So 60 cm times 140 cm gives me what?
The area of the rectangle.
Which is 8,400 cm squared. Agree or not? Now area of all small circles. How many are there? Just now you counted, right?
16.
16 times
The area.
times how many? One area is
3.14.
314.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 3.14.
Because one circle is 314 cm square, right?
Yeah.
So if I have 16, I have to take that times that. It gives me 5,200 and
Oh.
bless me, 24 cm squared. Understand?
Yeah.
So what is the total area? I just take big, which is 8,400 cm square. I minus the small circles, which is 5024 cm square. I'll get to an answer of. What's your answer?
My answer is 3376
3,376 cm
square.
squared. And that is my answer to this question. Clear?
Yeah.
You remember your units at the end, okay?
Yeah.
So come, let's try this question together, okay? So the figure below is made up of identical squares and quarter circles, yes or no? The difference in the parameter of the shaded part and the unshaded part is 40 cm. Agree? So we know that the shaded part is made up of what? Two quarter circle,
Two quarter circles.
the shaded part.
Oh, the shaded part is
Where is the
one quarter
parameter of
circle,
the shaded
two
part?
squares.
The parameter is here. Where's the parameter? Let's highlight, here, 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 here. No, this part don't count, right? So it's just here, 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 and here. Yes or no? Yes or no? So can we use let's use a bit of algebra to solve this, okay? Or units we call it, okay? Or we can use algebra. So let's call this length here. Listen, look at this. Let's call this length here, Eva, L. And let's call this one C. Can? Curve ma. The other one is length, this one is curve, okay? So the shaded part is made out of what? Can you tell me how many L, how many C? 1L, 2L, 3L, 4L, 5L, 6L. 6L plus 1C. Agree? How about the unshaded part? It's made out of what?
1C and 2L.
2L plus 1C. Agree? Do you see the difference or not? In the parameter is what?
The difference in the parameters for
4L. Because the C and the C cancel, alright? So from this, I know that 4L gives me, Eva, 40 cm. Because that's the difference, ma. So one length is 40 cm divided by 4, which gives me 10 cm. Agree or disagree? What is the perimeter of the figure? Where's the perimeter of the figure? I'm going to highlight it in pink for you to see. Look, the perimeter of the figure includes this, 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 this. Agree or disagree? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So what is the perimeter of the figure?
the pink highlighter.
Correct, it's the pink highlighter. I agree with you. So what must I do? Can I find the length of 1C first?
Yeah.
How?
What I did was so I did 10 cm times 2, which gives 20 cm. Then after that, I did 3.14 times 14 times 20
Where you
cm.
get 20 cm from?
So like 40 divided by 4 L's gives you one like this thing, and then you have to find like the diameter of the quarter
Very
circle.
good. So we have to first find what is my curve length.
Yeah.
What is my C?
Yeah.
And do you agree that the C is part of a what? Do you realize that this C, this part over here, Eva, this part and this part is technically a semicircle?
Yeah.
So can I find, first of all, can I find the curve of semicircle? Can or not?
But I didn't do it that way.
So how do I find the curve of semicircle? Never mind, don't worry. You listen to mine. Your method, I didn't say it's wrong. You listen to mine first, Can we try? So half times what? 3.14, right? Times diameter. Huh?
Times diameter, which is 20 cm.
Which is 20 cm. Well done. Agree? Which gives me cancel, 1 and 10. Sorry, I don't use units all the way, okay? I don't want to use units here and not use 20, cancel, 10. 10 times 31, 3.14, I get 31.4. Understand or not? That is the curve part. Agree?
Yeah.
31.4 cm. Clear?
Yeah.
So the curve part settle. I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 length.
And like that's the length, so you have to do 10 cm.
So 6 length, right? It is 10 cm times 6. Well done. Which gives me 60 cm. Now the total, I just have to
60 cm plus 31.
Very good. 31.4 cm plus 60 cm, which gives me 91.4 cm. And that is my answer to this question. Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right, so students in a camp were divided into group A, B, and C. Okay, so there were 18 students in group A. All right, 12 students in group B, and the ratio of the number of students in group B to C is 3 to 4. So find the ratio of the number of students in group A to the number of students in group B. The first part is basically just simple ratio. Agree or disagree? Very good. Okay, so simple ratio of A to B would just be 18 to 12. Agree? So take note of who comes first, A to B, right? So what is the simplest one? All I have to do is just divide. Agree? So if you divide by 6, divide by 6. Whatever you do to the left, you do to the right, you get 3, 2, 2, and that is my answer for part A. So find the number of students in group A, the number of students in group C. I know that my repeated identity is group B. Agree? And they gave me the ratio of B to C. So what is B to C? B to C is 3 to 4. Agree? So B to C is 3 to 4. And how many students are there in group B? 12. So how do I make this into 12? I multiply it by 4. Agree? So if I times this by 4, I also times this by 4, which will give me an answer of 16. Agree? Very good. And I also know that group A to B equals to, very good, 3 to 2. That's my answer from part A, right? I know that, hey, there is a constant, what? Difference? No. Constant part. And what's the constant part here? Is my B's. So how do I make B the same? Times 6. Agree? So now, my B and my B tally is very good. So it's what to 12? 3 times 6, 18 to 12. Agree or disagree? So I want to find students in group A to students in group C. So A to C will just be 18 to 16. I divide them by 2 first. I get 9 to 8, and that is my answer to this question. All right, so there were some boys and girls. Let's look at this question. There were some boys and girls in the
Something.
hall.
In the
4/9. 4/9 of them were boys. Yes or no?
boys.
And after 11 boys left the hall, half the girls left the hall.
They were
Right? There were an equal number in the end. Agree or disagree? So if I know that this is BCA because some of them left. There was a before, some of them left, which is the change, and then there's the after, which is the equal parts. Agree? So immediately draw the table.
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 Table. Table. Table. This is boys, girls. This is before, change, after. Agree?
This is
So
what I
my
did.
before, what is my before? Tell me.
So before the boys was 4/9 and the
For
girls was
you, girls is
5.
5U. Agree or disagree? 11 boys left, minus 11.
This
Girls,
is this is
girls, minus half. Half of the girls left, yes or no?
yeah.
In the end, both of them were equal. So both of them were one part, one part. Agree or disagree? So my first equation that I can form is 4U minus 11 equals to 1 part. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Second one is,
5U minus
it's not minus half because half of the girls left. It means what? Half of 5 left,
So
which means
2.5
2.5U
is half.
is 1 part. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Then you realize, if 1 part equals to this, 1 part equals to this, I can equate them together, yes or no?
Yep.
Saying that
4U
4U minus 11 equals to 2.5U. I bring the units, right, together, right? So 4U minus 2.5U equals to 11. Agree or disagree? Use your calculator. 4 minus 2.5. What do you get? You get 1.5U equals to 11. From here, can I find 1 unit? I can, right? I divide by 1.5.
Oh wait.
Agree? So I get 1U would be, what is 1U? 1U would be 22 over 3. Agree? I need to find how many students were there in the hall at first. How many units is that? 9 units. Agree?
Yeah.
So it goes to 22 over 3 times 9. I will get to an answer of 66. And that is my answer to this question where there is 66 or there were, 66 students in the hall at first. Understand?
Yeah. No, for A, I got
All right.
100%.
Okay.
That's correct, right?
Correct. Yeah. So
What about this
come.
one? Is it 5?
Give me a moment. No, it's not 5. Okay, let me go through it with you, okay? No worries. Your A is correct. Very good. So the table partially shows the percentage of visitors in the exhibition on day 1. An equal number of men and women was at the exhibition. Agree or disagree? So I'll take 100%, because total will be 100%, right? Minus boys, minus girls, I'll get 40%. Agree or disagree? And this is split among men and women. So 40% divided by 2 will give me 20% each. Hence, my answer for A is 20%. Clear? On day 2, the total number of children who visited decreased by
20%.
20%. Children is made up of boys and girls. Agree? And the total number of adults who visited increased by
25.
25%. Was there an increase or decrease in the percentage of the total number
People.
of visitors from
Day
day 1 to day 2? Agree or disagree? So we know that the children decreased by 20%. Children at first is what? Day 1, what was it?
Day
29% plus 31%.
So 60%.
Agree? This is for children. How about adults? 40%. Agree? How about day 2? Day 2, children, what? Decrease by 20%. So children becomes what? 60% minus 20%.
Is 40%.
Agree? And adults?
65%.
40%
Oh, sorry,
plus
40%.
25% equals to 65%. Agree or disagree? So, what did you do?
So then I did 65% plus 40% is 105%. So like 105% minus 100% is 5%. So the percentage increased by 5%.
Wait, okay, so moving on to part B, right? So on day 2, the total number of children who visited decreased by 20%, and the total number of adults who visited increased by 25%. So let's find what is the new percentage for children first. What is day 1's children? Day 1's children is 60%. Do you agree or disagree?
60%, yeah.
Yes or no? And it decreased by 20%. So I want to find what is the 20% of that 60% first. Do you understand what I mean? I want to find what is 20% of that 60%. So what I would do is 20 over 100 times the 60%. Do you get what I mean or not? Cancel. It will be 12%. Yes?
Because it's
And
of the 100%.
Steph, correct. So day 2, it is 60% children are minus 12% since it decreased by 25%. Because what is the whole? The whole of this 20% decrease, right? The whole of it is not the total. It's just of the children. So I need to take off the children, which is 12%, which gives me 48% on day 2. Agree? My adults has 40%. Can? So it decreased by 25%. So I want to find what is 25% of the 40%. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I cancel. This one cancel. I get what? Divide by 5, divide by 5, 2. Cancel this. I get 10%. And since it increased by 10%, right? It increased, so the adults in day 2 would be 40% plus 10%. which gives me 50%. Agree? So my total in day 2 is 48% plus 50%, which gives me 98%. But my total for day 1 is 100%. Hence, the percentage of total number decreased by 2%. And that is my answer to part B. Clear?
Yeah.